Hello, my name is ABHISHEK and I'm making this video presentation as a criteria of the ethics and legal framework of cybersecurity subject which is taught by Mr. Ganesh Pusal sir. And I'll be presenting my topic on ethical data leaks from the perspective of a cybersecurity consultant. This presentation focuses on a situation where an employee leaks internal data claiming ethical reasons, but the organization considers it illegal. I'll be analyzing the situation using legal frameworks and ethical theories, and finally give a verdict as a consultant. To briefly introduce myself, I'm a student of a cybersecurity studying in Softwareika College, and in this presentation, I'm taking the role of a cybersecurity consultant. As a consultant, my responsibility is not only technical security, but also understanding laws, ethics, and risk management. In this role, I assess whether actions comply with the law, analyze ethical implications, and suggest ways to reduce risks for both employees and organizations. In this scenario, uh, an employee accesses and leaks company data without authorization. The employee claims that the intention was purely ethical, as he was trying to expose wrongdoing of the company and trying to protect the society's well-being. Um, However, the organization claims that the employee action violates company policy and cybersecurity laws. This creates a real world dilemma where ethical intentions and legal boundaries collide. So let's talk about ethical versus legal conflict. Ethically, the employee may believe the thing they are doing is ethically right, as they are trying to expose the harmful practices of the company. However, if we see it legally, then unauthorized access and data leakage are still considered violations, regardless of intentions. So the key issue here is that good intentions do not automatically make an action legal. So let's give a brief overview of legal framework. So we'll talk about three framework in this particular case: data protection laws, computer misuse laws, and whistleblowing legislation. Uh, each of these laws focuses on different aspects, like protecting personal data, preventing unauthorized system access, and allowing lawful disclosure in the public interest. Let's talk about the GDPR and data protection law. GDPR focuses on protecting personal and sensitive data. Even if data is leaked for ethical reasons, GDPR does not allow unauthorized sharing of personal data. Employees are trusted with data access for work purposes only. If personal data is leaked without proper authorization or legal basis, it is still a violation under GDPR, regardless of motive. So, from the point of view of GDPR and data protection, the employee seems guilty. So let's talk about the Computer Misuse Act 1990 now. The Computer Misuse Act 1990 makes it illegal to access computer systems or data without authorization. In this particular scenario, if the employee accessed systems or data beyond their permitted role, it becomes a criminal offense. So, even if the employee did it uh, for a betterment of the public and society, it is still illegal in the sense of Computer Misuse Act 1990, as he accessed the unauthorized systems to leak the sensitive data. So he still seems guilty from the point of view of Computer Misuse Act 1990. So let's talk about the whistleblowing law, the Public Interest Disclosure Act. A Public Interest Disclosure Act is made or created to protect the employees or workers. It is created so that the employees or workers could report the wrongdoing of the company. However, protection only applies if strict conditions are met. The disclosure must be made through proper channels such as regulators, not leaked publicly, which our employee did in this company. Also, the employee must reasonably believe the information is in the public interest. If the conditions are not followed, legal protection may not apply. Let's talk about ethical analysis from a perspective of utilitarianism. From a utilitarian perspective, actions are judged based on outcomes. If the data prevents greater harm to a society, a utilitarian might argue that the action is ethically justified. However, if the data causes damage to innocent users, the company, or public trust, then the action becomes ethically questionable. So, under utilitarianism, the result matters more than the intention. Now, ethical analysis, deontology. Deontological ethics focuses on rules and duties rather than outcomes. From this view, employees have a duty to follow laws, contracts, and company policies. Even if the outcome is positive, breaking rules is still considered unethical. So, under deontology, unauthorized data leaks are unethical because they violate professional duty. Now, to talk about corporate responsibility, organizations also have responsibilities in these kind of situations. Companies should provide clear policies, ethical reporting channels, and internal whistleblowing mechanisms. If any employees feels ignored or unsafe reporting internally, they may take extreme actions like leaking data, like in this particular case. Corporate culture plays a big role in preventing insider threats. As a cybersecurity consultant, my verdict is kind of balanced because if we see it legally, the employee's action likely violates the Computer Misuse Act 1990 and data protection laws. However, ethically, the intention may be understandable, but the method of doing it was very wrong. The employee should have used lawful whistleblowing channels instead of leaking sensitive customers' data. So let's talk about some strategies to prevent these kind of things. To prevent such incidents, organizations should focus on three key areas. First, regular cybersecurity and ethics training for the employees should be done. Secondly, clear access control policies and governance. And third is proper and safe responsible disclosure processes so employees can report issues legally and ethically. As we know that prevention is always better than punishment. So if a company or organization do such thing, then it would be really good for both employees and organization. Uh, in conclusion, insider data leaks create complex ethical and legal challenges. Ethical intentions do not remove legal responsibility. Both employees and organizations must understand laws, ethics, and proper reporting mechanisms. A balanced approach helps protect public interest without breaking the law. And thank you very much. That was all for this presentation.